Hey friends, it's Amanda. Welcome to my Happy Arty Days channel. Super excited to be participating in today's Altenew Fairy Tale Dreams video hop as a guest designer, and I'm featuring this lovely new product, the book engraving stamp and die set. The books are magic stamp set and the gorgeous new Cool Summer Night slim washi tape set, which you've all seen on the screen now, and those colors are just stunning. And I have in fact created this layout already, and this one is using that gorgeous book engraving stamp set, and that was part of the actual fairy tale release for the blog hop that was held about a week ago. And I just wanted to show how I'd used a more traditional color palette. And today, yeah, I'm breaking out those gorgeous new artist alcohol marker colors, and I'm going to use them with this gorgeous book engraving stamp and die set. I'm also using my stamp conditioner because that is an essential must-have item these days. Some sentiments from the Books of Magic stamp set. But firstly, here are those gorgeous florals that I have gone and stamped and then run over. Once I stamped them, I actually went over them with my gorgeous artist alcohol markers. So you can see I left one of the large ones white, but basically everything I stamped in a very similar color. And then I die cut it, and then I actually just, colored over them all, except for a couple of the blooms. I've left a couple of them white, just really, I guess, because they become a point of interest. So you can see that one was just with the stamping, but then if I ran over them with the artist alcohol markers, they just blend so beautifully, the alcohol markers, don't they? They're really stunning, and I just thought this color palette was so different and unique. And I'd actually been to the florist markets earlier in the week, and I'd seen these beautiful cabbage flowers, and the colours were like this. They were really vibrant and minty teal colours and really pretty, and they inspired my layout today, so I couldn't resist but create with them. And of course, who can't create with all the florals? Like, there's so many gorgeous ones from Altenew, and we're just spoilt. So I couldn't wait to get into creating this page for today's layout and video release. And it's just it's so beautiful. I mean, look at that. It's no trouble at all to quickly put a few florals together, and suddenly you've got an amazing scrapbook page that I think is really beautiful. Or of course cards, because you could just as easily shrink this design down and turn it into a card design just as easily. So really simple, really beautiful creating. And again, mainly because Altenew released the best florals that anyone does. They're just stunning. They're really gorgeous, and I feel very lucky to be a part of today's release. It's just beautiful. I've got this lovely photo of my two darlings, and I'm just going to pop in a few more of those florals from the book engraving stamp and die set to support them, just the smaller ones. But I love those two floral swags cascading around my photo. I think they're really, really elegant and pretty. And then the Books of Magic, I love some of the sentiments in this particular stamp. I mean, of course, the book stack's amazing, but for this layout today, I thought the sentiment would be lovely. And that Cool Summer Night washi, perfect colour match, isn't it? Isn't it gorgeous? Ties in so beautifully. So we're definitely going to have a feature of that on my layout today as well. So look, I think I'm happy with the plan so far, now that I've got those florals in place. Look, I'm just going to be fussy and finicky now. But as you can see, as always, Altenew layered florals are my absolute favourite from them. They're gorgeous, and so much loveliness. And I'll have links to all these gorgeous products in the description box below, as well as all the important information about today's video hop and where you're headed next in the hop as well, so that you won't miss out on the next stop along the way. I'm just going to speed this up now because, of course, I'm just going to stick everything down, and you've sort of seen the plan already. But look, so much to look forward to. There's a lot of special offers happening, and giveaways and all those wonderful things that Altenew like to do when they release new products. So we're very spoiled because we get new products and we get all these special deals. So we're super lucky, and I'll have all the information, as I said, in the description box for you below. And just going to foam mount a few of these stamped florals as well, just to make them pop, particularly that big white floral one that I didn't colour with the artist markers, the one that I just left plain. When I say plain, I mean, you can see it still had beautiful layered stamping on it. I just didn't blend it through with the other colours. But I want to foam mount that because it's kind of like a focal point. It breaks up all the colour, doesn't it? And it's really lovely. And then for my leaves as well, I didn't show me stamping them up, of course, because of course there has been some, how do I explain this? There was some copyright issues with certain stamping platforms and die cutting machines, so I avoid sharing that on my channel now, unfortunately, even though I know the Altenew die cut machine is amazing and one that we can really enjoy sharing, but yeah, just to be safe, I haven't included that. So when I did my leaves, back to what I was trying to say here, when I did my leaves, I actually stamped them in a similar green, and then I actually just did literally the darkest green colour over where I'd already stamped the layered stamp, and then just blended through with another colour over the top, and it was really simple and really easy. So now, remember I said about the stamping conditioner eraser? This is my favourite and the very best tool of all time, because you just rub it over your stamps, particularly anyone that, you know, like for me that has a lot of words. I find words sometimes trickier to stamp, and I always do a practice run, see? But I find that when you use the stamping conditioner, it makes your stamp perfect first go, and I probably don't need to keep practicing anymore. But yeah, the stamping conditioner tool is my absolute new favourite thing from Altenew. I can't live without it anymore. I don't stamp without it anymore. So in goes that sentiment. Of course, it says some stories stay with you forever, and stay with us forever, sorry. And I'm really happy with how that looks. That's actually really beautiful, and it's from the Books Are Magic stamp set, which is also in this release. And I've got my mini cubes out. These are the Altenew Cherry Blossom set. I really love them, and I'm going to also use them with the Books Are Magic stamp set, because in that stamp set there's all these little, you know, because it's about magic, there's all these lovely sprinkles and stars and just little magical icons. So I thought it would be really nice to have a sprinkling of them. There we go again with that stamp. I told you I live for it now. And I'm just going to, stamp up in all the colours. So the colours included in the Cherry Blossom set are, of course, the Razzleberry, Rubelite, Pinkalicious and Pink Diamond inks. And you can see it's a really subtle little sprinkle, but I think it just helps to make, the layout really. It adds some interest, but it also cuts through all that lovely minty teal colour. And, you know, I did actually use the Pink Diamond matching partner colour in the artist alcohol markers in the centre of those flowers. So again, it's just those little subtle pops of pink that are coming through just to cut through, all that other colour. And I think it's a really pretty touch. It kind of looks like maybe it could be blossom falling from the flowers, or just a little sprinkle of magic, and just a fun and whimsical touch to this really pretty page for my two darlings. And I think that's quite lovely. And I'm pretty much just going to keep repeat stamping with all those different stars and sprinkles, and look, there's all different ones, and I think they're just lovely, aren't they? So there we go, really, really lovely. And I might need some cherry blossom enamel dots as well now. I can't live without the enamel dots. I swear, I go through these so quickly. You can see I've almost finished this packet again. Probably one of my very used items from Altenew as well. I do love a good enamel dot, or 5 or 7. Just popping them in as well though. Again, just to cut through all the colour and give a bit of balance to the layout. And I think they're a really nice highlight. Again, because they're the colour featured in the centre of the flowers that we've stamped today, I think that just helps to bring everything together. And beautiful, really, really lovely. Now, when I was looking at my layout though, I realised I was just ever so slightly disappointed with my stamping there. I don't know if you can see, it's just ever so slightly out, and it's because I used, a weave cardstock, and I shouldn't have. So my cardstock was slightly textured, so even though my stamp was perfect, it just wasn't quite right. So my new favourite thing as well, another brand new Altenew product, are the fine liner pen sets. And if you use the 0.05 size, you can touch up any sort of black any black ink work with your pen. And this is just a little tip and trick that I've been using, if I have, perhaps stamped on textured cardstock. It just finishes it off lovely, and that just makes that finishing touch, I think it's important to have those details. So, and that would work for cards as well. If you'd perhaps stamped and it was not just slightly off, you can now touch up with the pens. So And in that pen set, there's also a brush pen as well, which is lovely for, you know, obviously calligraphy and writing beautiful messages inside your cards as well. So yeah, I'm loving the new stamp set. And just going to add a few more. I think I decided there wasn't enough pink. There just wasn't enough pink cutting through my page. So just coming back in with some more of the cherry blossom ink sprinkles. We'll call them sprinkles. They're the Books of Magic stamp set, of course. Absolutely gorgeous. Really, really pretty. And what a lovely layout. Like, this is really simple and it's so beautiful. So for those of you that ask where's my journaling, I do keep it personal. I always write a letter for my children and attach it to the back of their layout. So that's separate for them. But that is my gorgeous layout for you today. I hope I have inspired you and that you're looking forward to hopping along for the rest of our video hop today. Lots of amazing prizes and all the details in the description box for you below. Thanks so much for watching, and thank you Altenew for having me join you today. Happy Arty days. Bye.